Okay, can y'all hear me? Sorry for the delay. I turned on my microphone. Can you hear me? Loud and clear, yes. How does it sound? I had issues with my other microphone, so I had to get a new one. Um, so it sounds good. Yay. Okay, good. And everything on StreamYard has changed. So it's looking for my intros and all of that stuff. And I'm like, I don't know where it went. I don't know where it is. Okay, good. Hi, y'all. We're just going to get right on into it. Let's don't bother with all of that. Let me see who all is here. Oh my goodness. I noticed there was like 40 comments and I'm like, oh, they're starting without me. Pam was here early, I think. Hi, Pam. There's Tank. I'm glad I'm back too. Elizabeth Toller. Hi, good to see you. Mandy Moo is here. Who else is here? I'm running it down. I'll try to do quick. Joan's here getting my tea and settling down. Joan, you need to rest, hun. She's been busy, y'all. I know everybody has. Oops. Medicine. I've got it right here. And we've already done the green toy. Somebody won something. Gracie, hi. Good to see you. How is our friend Adele? I have not heard from her in a while. Hope she's okay. Please tell me she's okay. There's Stephanie from Lefty Crochets. Kathy R is here. Are you digging out of the snow, Kathy? Tomorrow's a day off. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds really not. Yes, it does. It sounds very nice. Mary Webb is here. Hi, Mary. I got something today that might help me with some of the stuff you sent me. We're working our way down. There's my Denny Benini. Sarah Bear. Me and Mom are watching on the TV. Hi, y'all. How are you feeling? How are you doing? I hope you are okay. Teabag says, let your need be to help those in need. Hi, Rosie. Rosie just had a birthday, in case y'all didn't know. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Laura Coffin's here. Yay. Good to see you. Oh, look at all my friends coming in. Oh, and Tina Lanou. Hey, Miss Tina Lanou. You just got here too. Okay. Great sound. Oh, very clear. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, I'm so glad. Catbird's here. Hey, Cat. Maribel. You guys didn't see it. She did post a picture of her. She opened her Advent and showed all of her stuff. She posted a picture of all the stuff she got for her Advent. If you guys haven't seen it, it's in Facebook. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Hey, there's Sally Birch. Good to see you, Sally. Oh my goodness. And there's Shannon. I did leave the door open, didn't I? Sure did. Oh, there's Lori. Mostly lurking, you think. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're doing okay. You know, I know it's going to be very hard this time of year. Y'all just send little hugs and prayers Lori's way if you don't mind, please. Please. Hi, Chels. There's my Chels. She's here too. And Cindy. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, murder. Who's ready for murder? There's Laura. She's okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, he did. He's working on it right now. Did you finish, bud? Did you get it all out? He's right here. He's mad at us because we've been gone all day. I'll tell you all about that. There's Joyce. Hey, Joyce. She's here. There's Patty Myers. Hi, Patty. Yes, Chels, how are you feeling today? Yeah, happy belated birthday, Rosie. She's doing all right. Well, then she caught a bug too. They all caught a bug after I left, which I'm sorry. I'm really thankful it was after I left. But anyway, do I need to turn this up? I think I'm going to turn it up. Hold on. There. Did I turn it up much? Is it better? That way I can be all the way over here. Yes. So glad that she's okay. Yes, we want to know. We want hoping that Sarah's feeling better too. Sarah had not been feeling well. Hey, Marshall. Hey, good to see you. Glad you came by tonight. That's awesome. I'm getting close. There's Bridget. Hi, Bridget. Looking to see if anything else I missed. I'm working. Oh, Nightbot's here. It sounds the same. Okay. I know. I know. And Tamara lost her husband, and she's having a tough time too. I'm thinking about those that are having a hard time right now. This is just so rough for a lot of people. So rough. But I'm thinking about you, and I'm sending you hugs, Lori, and Tamara, and anybody else. Anybody else that needs the hugs, I'm sending them. I am, because I know how hard this is. She says, doing all right, still nauseous, but you have your energy back, which is good. That's really good. So you're working on the nausea thing. Okay. Did they give you anything that helps you? What's it called? The pill I take really helps me. We're sending hugs, Lori, and prayers. Yes, we are. Zofran. Zofran's the one. And I've heard some people like Llama Mama Kayla, she has to take back-to-back Zofran and what's the other one? Finnegan to make it for it all to work. I am so glad you guys can hear me and I don't have that thing right up here in my face. That's what I'm glad about. Let me show you, because all of you helped me to do this, because I took what I got this month from YouTube and was able to get a different microphone. I haven't bought anything for a long time. This is the one I got right here. And let me see if I've got it on the right one. Oh, I don't think I do. I don't know if I've got it on the right pattern or not. Nope, that's not the right pattern. I'm going to turn it. Is that any different? It has different settings on the back. I'm going to turn the gain up just a little bit too. And we'll see if that makes any difference how it sounds. How does it sound now? It sounds okay. Okay. Morphine. Yeah. Now, morphine doesn't make me sick, though. Morphine is great. Compazine is another one. Okay. Yes. So I'm sorry, Marshall. But yes, absolutely. It's just such a really hard time. What, bud? What are you hollering about? You don't even have anything in front of you. What? Where is it? Oh, you want me to give it to you? I can give it to you. That? Oh, you need help? Okay. So let me show you all. I'll get it. This is the new green toy because Mama left the other one in the hotel on the way up there, on the way to Chelsea's. So this is what we got. And so you can put something in either end of it. And you can see there's something, it's stuck. We need help because it's stuck. So I'm going to see if I can help him. He's over here whining. And then I got to take my medicine, but yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Hold on. No, I didn't get it. This is my letter opener. I don't think it's going to do it. Chelsea was really good at getting it out of there. Now, y'all, I am way behind on the crime. I'm not going to lie. I'm way behind because I have not had time, and that's not the kind of thing that we watched with the little guys around. Now, we did watch, Chelsea and I watched Making a Murderer, most of it, while I was there and after they went to bed. And I have finished the book. Oh, there it is. Look, look, go get it. Okay, I think I got it all out. Oh, her birthday Sunday. Oh, her first birthday in heaven. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. So good to see you. It's her first birthday up there. I know she'll be watching over y'all, and it'll be hard. I know it'll be hard. Okay, that's everything. Now let me take my medicine. Oh, I feel like a newbie. I really do. I feel like a newbie. It's been so long. What are you looking for? Do you need to be over here? Okay. I got to move out of the way for a minute because something's down there. Or do we just needed to look? You good? Can I go on with things now? You got it on your back. All right, watch out. Settle down, bud. You need something, you got to go see Dad. Okay. Absolutely, and that's going to take a long time. It will take a long, long time. Oh, yes. Oh, she's still in the hospital? Oh, my goodness, Joan, I'm sorry. Any idea when she'll get to go home? Is she making some progress, I hope? Gosh, she's been there a long time. I hope it's soon. I think I got my box today, Chelsea, just in case you were wondering. But it feels light, so I don't know. That'll be for tomorrow. I'm not really going to do that right now. Maybe later. I do have some stuff on my desk that I could show y'all, but mainly I just wanted to yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But very well said. Very well said, Mandy. The nail polish. I think I got that one today. Rex Huberman has now been charged with a 7th murder. And it is, does anybody know? We need to break it down. Actually, let me get my notes. My notes would be a good thing for us to look at on that. Let me see if I have it in here. Is this the one, y'all, that had my notes? Do you remember? There's the Eileen stuff. Wow, that might be it. This might be the... Okay. I have a little bit in here. Back from our talk on the Lost Girls, okay? Let me see if I have the girls. I want to have a list of all the girls' names. Somewhere I wrote them all down. Going back through my notes. So Shannon went missing, and Shannon, and there's a video. I wish I could play it for you guys. Chelsea shared it with me. I did not realize that there's been a video put out now. Hey, Granny. Yeah, somebody's got to keep back up. Where's her notes? Someone did say something about them going back and looking. It was Laura Who from the Crocheting Whovian. Laura, I call her Laura Who. She was talking about that. Absolutely. Good memory. The Gilgo 4 were Maureen, Melissa, Megan, and Amber Barnes. Those were the Gilgo 4. And they found those because they were looking for Shannon. But somewhere I have a list of all the girls somewhere. Jessica Taylor is who he has now been charged with. So he's been charged with the 4. He's been charged with Valerie Mack. He's been charged with Jessica Taylor, and now he's been charged with Valerie Mack. And Karen Vergata. Believe he's been charged with Karen Vergata. They have not charged him with Peaches, who they don't know who her real name is, and they believe that the baby belonged to Peaches, and then there was the Asian male. I think they're working on those 3, and I believe he will be charged with those 3 also, and that would make 10. But there's actually 11 on Gilgo Beach. Do y'all remember who the 11th one was? Yes, but she was a child when this happened. She was a child. So he's been doing this a long time. And that's why I believed very back when, that he was responsible for all of them. Because all of them there that they have found, all 11 so far that they have found on Gilgo Beach, because, they just don't quit, y'all. They don't quit. Let's look at BTK. Let's look at Bundy. Had a whole family and all of that, and kept on going. They don't stop. Water. Thank you for all of you who are watching and lurking. I do no longer have a, where is that? Oh, I found it. I no longer have my deal for members, or, ooh, what happened? That was weird. Well, in this instance, yes, and I want to talk about that. How many of you watched any of that? Can you tell me? He got 130 years. I have not seen it because Mr. Fiber and I went and spent the day together today. Had a fantastic day today. Hi, Frozen. Good to see you. So the hairs that were found on Jessica Taylor, no, on Valerie Mack, this was from years ago. And the daughter was just a child at the time. And I thought it was very important, that information, you guys, because for me, hearing them go on and on about how they think that Victoria, the daughter Victoria, how she is somehow involved in all of this. No, she just lived in the house, you guys. Her weird shit that she was looking at on her social media and all that kind of stuff is just a confused child. This is a confused girl, a confused person who has some weird fantasy stuff going on in her head. That's my thought when it comes to Victoria. Asa and Victoria's hair were found on one of the bodies, and now Victoria's hair was found on the latest. And that was in the news report. Yes, and she worked with her dad. So if he left from the office, which would have been in Manhattan, and then went and picked up people from the office, which they say he did, he would have had her hair on him too. Absolutely. 16th of December, your doctor worked on your knee? Cool. Is it helping? Okay. So you had not seen any of this from Delphi then. So he was sentenced to 130 years. Now, I did find one news report. Now, I haven't tried to do this since I've got my new microphone. We can try. Give me 1 second and we'll see what it sounds like. Hold on just a moment. Let me get my screens all situated here, and we will see if I can find that, because I'm going to unplug that. And Chelsea got the new Teddy Swims Christmas album today. Just saying. All right. Looking for my playlists, because I can't wait to play it later. Where do I find my playlists now when I'm doing this? They keep moving everything on me. Can we quit doing that, please? Good Lord. Oh, it would be there anyway. Okay. Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Okay. All right. Hold on. This is a news conference from today, I believe, and this is Doug Carter. Just clicking. Huh. Let me make sure the volume is turned up. See, we had trouble doing this before. It does have the deal on. Let me see if I can find it on my phone and play it for you. That's what we did last time. You can bend now when you get out of bed every day. Oh, that's good, Rosie. Oh, I'm so glad. Rosie's been having trouble with her knee, the one that she had worked on. And I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Let me know if you can hear this.
Remarks today, but I decided walking in here that I wasn't going to read them. John Perrine reminded me that 2,866 days ago, this entire thing began.
Okay, so you can hear it? I think so too, Stephanie, and I haven't figured that out, but at least my sound is good. All right, we'll keep going.
I didn't know what I would think, and I didn't realize today we were going to be walking into the same room where many of you were, I believe in, again, from memory, April of 2019 or that time frame. And over the course of these last many years now, several of us, me included, have been mocked and ostracized for our emotion, for our inability to answer questions that you might ask, and the thought that we're something other than human beings. I'm not going to apologize for that. I often say I wish people could see what goes on behind the scenes, and not just with people dressed like me, but citizens of this county and of this city. It's amazing acts of unbelievable courage and self-service and self-sacrifice. I wish you all could have been in the courtroom today and heard the victim impact statements.
You guys can hear it okay? So this is Doug Carter, and he was the superintendent there. I want to say, I'm not sure if he's still superintendent, and I can't remember, or he's superintendent now, but he was something different at the time that they were investigating. So maybe thank you guys. Thank you for confirming. I appreciate that. Helps me a lot. I just can't remember. It's been too long.
I'll always remember them. And I hope you'll get the transcripts and read what was said and try and understand the context of those words, even though you weren't in the courtroom. Over the course of these last many years, there have been many investigative strategies. Any notion of a cover-up, any notion of us deciding the outcome of this, any notion of any connection to anything else is not correct. It's not correct. I've never been a detective in my entire lifetime, but I get to represent some of the best on the planet Earth. And I listened to them intently. And when they made strategy decisions associated with what the next steps would be, my job was to support them, and I stand by those decisions, every single one of them. The gag order. We lived by that. We lived by that gag order. The defense did not. And it cost a human life. Anybody that shares those photographs of those two little girls should be held accountable, whether they're in the public sphere, whether they're emailed to you.
Now, I don't know what he means when he says it took a life because of what the defense did. That's a very large accusation. And does anyone know what he's talking about? That's not ringing a bell with me. Lori said she met Doug years ago, has a huge heart for people, serves with. I get that. It's pouring out of him, Lori. It is just pouring out of him. I've gotten that from him from the very, very beginning. Absolutely. Everything that I've seen from him, that is exactly it. But does anybody know what life they're talking about? Because I don't know.
Or that you found them in a place you didn't want them to see. I hope that if you ever see them, you'll picture your own children as Abby and Libby. I'll never forgive that. I will never, ever forgive that.
Try to catch up.
We lived by the gag order. Documents were released from the defense that drove a public narrative that many of you talked about. And damn it, I wish I could have responded. But I was not going to violate what Judge Gall said. So they were able to get these documents out there and create a public narrative that you and many others, many of you and many others believed around the globe. Baldwin and Rossi are responsible for that, not this team. The family effects, I think you'll see the words that were spoken by the folks that spoke today about their lives and how they've been forever changed, how they'll never be the same. And they said it in ways that were beautiful in some kind of a mysterious way.
Thank you, guys.
There's an attorney in Indianapolis by the name of Guy Relford. And I heard Guy on the radio after the verdict when a lot of hate mail came, death threats came. And I heard Guy Relford say that day on the radio, and I called him 15 minutes after he said it. And after 40 years in this business, I never thought about the jury's perspective. But he said the only people that mattered in that courtroom was the jury. And he went on to talk about, he's a very bright attorney. He went on to talk about what they can see that we can't, that you couldn't.
Yeah, I've talked about that before. They could see the
defense. They could see the state. They could see the witnesses. Feel the emotion.
Yes. It's
and they could
different in the
see
courtroom.
Richard Allen. I'd never thought about that perspective because we have a singular view most times. You, me, it's human nature. Judge Gall was the keeper of the peace in that courtroom, but the people that mattered were those 12 jurors. And we have a system of justice that allows them to decide the fate of a human being. That's what our founders had established. And that's what they did. I hope you all understand that what you say and how you report matters more than you can ever possibly comprehend. This is an opportunity for us to all learn about what social media is and isn't, what we should do and what we shouldn't, and understand that their words have consequences to other human beings. I appreciated Guy's perspective, and it changed my of the criminal proceeding. Richard Allen knew. We live in a country where people can hate. People can say things about other people. And that's okay. Hate me. It's okay. It's one of the only countries in the world where you can. So hate me if you want to. The investigative collaboration is something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. There's no way we could possibly chronicle it or articulate it or write about it or anything. There's no way we could ever do that. We are human beings, and there were mistakes made. But there was never a mistake made that we knew was wrong when we did it. I'll crawl across shards of hot glass for Jerry Holman. Jerry Holman is not a liar.
Who's Jerry Holman?
Jerry Holman gave the last 8 years of his life to something much greater than himself. We fussed with each other throughout the course of this in conclusion. We argued with each other. I remember Tove and I had an argument right here in this other room in April of 19, as you should expect us to. There was no groupthink. We debated each other, as you should expect us to. But then the defense spins it into incompetence. It's ridiculous.
I don't think so,
Ridiculous
Sydney.
nonsense for Baldwin and Rozzi to have done that. And finally, most importantly, to the Delphi community and to the family of Abby and Libby. Words cannot possibly explain what we all feel. But what Nick McClellan did and the rest of the team that was associated with this, every single time it was about something other than themselves. It was about this community and that family. We owe them a debt of gratitude that can never possibly be repaid. How about we start to heal now? How about we hit that reset button and understand that justice in this country was served, and if you don't like justice in this country, go do another one. Let's heal. Tone down the rhetoric. Stop all the politics and all the nonsense and all the conspiracy theories, and understand that we all tried the best we could. That should be the message to us and to our kids and to this most amazing place we call the United States of America. Well done. Thank you all.
A prosecutor, you think? What was the name? Jerry Holder? Was that right? Holman. Jerry Holman. Okay. I'm looking it up to see what it is. Um, Holman told Allen police had taken a gun, knives, and clothes and his car. They discussed guns and Allen's time in the military. Allen said he hadn't shot in a long time. But I don't remember. Allen, if he was carrying knives or guns, Allen said, oh, so Holman must have been an investigator. Yes, there we go. Chell says he was lead investigator. Okay. For some reason, that name wasn't sticking in my head. I know I've read it, but it just it wasn't sticking. Anyway, everybody has their own. I know Denny said she's still not real sure. I don't know where that comes from, but she is certainly entitled to her opinion on that, and that is okay. Are we ever really sure? I'm gonna bring in my hands. I'm working on this. Wait, there we go. I'm working on another hat. That's how far I've gotten. I don't even know how big it is right now. I'm trying to get it to 20 inches. And I am at 16. He was promoted to lieutenant. Okay. Thank you, Chels. I might leave that out, huh? So I'll probably use it again. Okay. What else? So Richard Allen got 130 years, and there's another video of the victim impact statements. I will probably go and listen to all of those. I'm not going to do that here tonight. I think that's a little bit too much for tonight. I'm just not prepared for that right now. Lori Vallow will be representing herself. We talked about this. I wasn't sure that was going to happen. She has been deemed competent and will be representing herself. Wow. Okay. And then on the LISC thing, I will get back with you guys, and we'll go down the list as to who he has been charged with. But I guess that she thinks she's Sarah Boone. Did anyone watch? Chelsea and I watched it. Did anyone watch Sarah Boone's little time in the courtroom the other day when she was giving her little statement about things? The I'm a victim thing? Anybody? Cindy, you're the one that got me down this Sarah Boone trail. It should be interesting to see Lori. Oh my gosh, you guys. I know I'm all over the place. I realize that. It was wild. Yes, it was. Let's just blame everybody but me for what I did. Yes. What a piece of work she is. Did some of that stuff happen? I have no doubt that it did. Is it okay? What she did? No. It is catch-up time, yes. Speaking of Sarah Boone, Oliver saw that name earlier and asked if it was Benson Boone's sister. No. Thank God, no. I have not seen any of that one. Melody Ferris, I have not seen any of that one. To blame the victim's parents. She blamed the victim and the parents and the family and all of the people, the prosecutors, everybody. She blamed everybody. She is horrible people. No matter what, she's horrible people. Right. Did she really think that was going to help? I think she did. Because it's about her. It's about her. Oh, I know. I know. I did too. I'm like, oh, huh, what can you say to that, right, Granny? What can you say? I think it went both ways. That's the thing. I think it went both ways, and death is not the answer. And also we have to keep it to the fact that Sarah Boone was not in imminent danger. They proved that in court. Yeah. That's just another way to poke at them. That's just another way to poke at them. So it's the Melody Ferris one. What is that one? What is that one, y'all? The burn pile. That one was something too. Hey, Ola Joe, how you doing? Yeah, I'm a victim. Basically, the letter was I'm a victim. Yep, I'd be throwing up. That would make as the victim's family, that would make me want to throw up. It really would. But the Melody Ferris, what is that one? Is that the one where she killed her child? Because I don't know if I can do it. Oh, that's the burn pile. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe we can go through it. I don't know. I don't know. I want to say that I watched the opening statement and the closing statement for the prosecution on that one. But it's been a month ago and I really don't remember. I really don't remember. Dana, what you doing? Hi there. Good to see you. Are you on the road or are you parked? Well, I think most people do believe. Now, Scott would be the son, right? I think most people do believe that. What y'all say? Yeah, I don't either. Getting ready for bed. Ah. Thank you, Lori. She found something. Let me see. Lori says that she found something. Would that be in Messenger? It would. This was from December the 20th. It was updated December the 20th. The authorities are imploring the public to not share crime scene photos capturing the deaths of Delphi teens Abigail Abby Williams and Liberty Libby German. This is from the Indy Star. If you receive those, delete those. Don't forward them. Don't re-victimize the family. State police made their plea to the public after the sentencing of Richard Allen, who was convicted of the girls' killings in November. McClellan compared the continued release of the photos to a scab on the families that never heals. The photos were leaked in October 2023 following a security breach at the office of Andrew Baldwin, one of his attorneys. A friend and former employee, Mitch Westerman, would later be charged after admitting in an affidavit that he had surreptitiously, how do you say that word? Taken pictures of the evidence he found on a conference room table. forwarded the photos to a man who later killed himself after being questioned by police. They wanted them sealed along with the autopsy pictures and Alan's mental health records. Police have spent countless hours trying to scrub the photos from the internet. Wow. What a mess. Surreptitiously. Okay. Surreptitiously. There it is. Surreptitiously. Had to reread it. I don't know why that word just was not coming out. Once you share it, it's out there. Which, you guys, this is why I'm really careful about the things that I show you here on my channel. If I know that they watch and they have ways to check the stuff that I post in a video, and a lot of times I will get something that will say, you'll have to remove this or remove that. And that most of the time that's what I do. If I'm not allowed to share something and I think that it was okay to share it, that it's public domain, but it winds up not being public domain, usually YouTube will tell me. But I am really funny about the things that I say here when I'm talking to y'all, because I'm not going to go off half-cocked and say stuff that I don't know is true either. I'm just not doing it. Even though I might have read things or seen things, if I can't tell you that it's a for sure thing, I try really hard not to. I just don't, this is people's lives we're talking about. And Doug is absolutely 100% correct. We've talked about that here before. We don't know what the jury sees when they go back to the jury room. Okay. We know what's talked about in the media. We know what has been talked about on podcasts and on news programs, and maybe even in newspaper articles. All of those things we know because they are public. Okay. That's the stuff that's public. What the jury gets when they go to the jury room is completely different. They get everything that's been admitted. They get it. Not everything that gets admitted is talked about, even if we're watching the trial. It's just a whole different thing. Yeah. It's just awful, the things they did. Showing those. I just think, I don't understand releasing the pictures. They're just, even on a lot of programs that you watch, they will have pictures of crime scenes, but they blur everything. Everything is blurred. They're not, they just don't, you don't get those pictures. And for them just to be published just straight up 100% the way they were, it's just wrong. Anyway, I had not heard that. Now, someone said something about an appeal. It was a comment that was on one of my videos about an appeal. Was it Stephen Avery's appeal? Did one of you make that comment? So one of you that's here? And I was going to look for that. I want to talk briefly again about Mandy. Yes. What was it? You saw something about his appeal? And I was going to look it up, but we've been gone all day. So Stephen Avery, this is the book that we're reading. On hold as appeals court deliberates. Wow, he looks like crap. This is from Fox 11 News. Stephen Avery's case on hold as appeals court deliberates new trial bid. Look what he looks like. Oh, he looks like crap. Actually, he looks a lot like his mama. Looks a lot like his mom, if you've seen the documentary. Now, the documentary and the things we're talking about are Stephen Avery, who, along with his nephew, went to jail for killing Teresa Halbach. And that is up in Wisconsin, right? Isn't it Wisconsin? So it says here, Stephen Avery's case at the circuit court level will remain on hold indefinitely while the appeals court reviews motions. A Waushara County judge said Monday, but Judge Guy Dutcher will review recent activity in the case to be prepared to move forward if and when the matter returns to circuit court. Avery, who is now 63, is serving a life sentence after being convicted for the 2005 murder of photographer Teresa Halbach. Avery has maintained his innocence. Several appeals have already been denied. Yeah, I knew that. The case was transferred at the circuit court level from Sheboygan Judge Angela Sutzkowitz to the Manitowoc County Judge Anthony Lambrecht in October of 23. With an appeal pending, however, Judge Lambrecht has not held any hearings. Last month, Judge Lambrecht submitted a request to have a judge from outside Manitowoc County assigned. It fell to Waushara County Judge Guy Dutcher, who held a 5-minute phone hearing. Hearing on claims there is an alternate suspect actually responsible for Halbach's death. Does anybody know about that? This is Making a Murderer. Yes. This is the Making a Murderer guy. The documentary is Making a Murderer, and the book is called Indefensible by Michael Grisbach. Oh, please do. Hey, Laura. Manitowoc County. Yes, and that's Mandy lives near there, you guys. I hope you feel better soon. Prayers for you and Chelsea and Sarah and everybody. Indefensible. He was a prosecutor at the time that Stephen Avery was found not guilty of a rape. Okay. And he was around when all of this happened. Okay, now I'm going to click on this link and see if it tells me about this alternate suspect. Does anybody know anything about it? There's an April 15th deadline to reply to the latest filing in that case. He still got Kathleen Zellner. I know. The suspect is mentioned in the book. I know he talks about, in the book, he talks about having gotten evidence that there was a man who had his wife turn him in because she thought that he was the suspect. Is that who you're talking about, Mandy? What is this article? This article was in March. Okay, so in March of this year, Kathleen Zellner filed a motion asking for scientific testing relating to evidence on Hallback's vehicle. Prosecutors objected to the motion, arguing the pending case before the court has to be decided first. She asked the appeals court to place it on hold to allow Manitowoc vehicle motion to proceed. The appeals court decided it will finish its case before the other motion can be heard. I did see that. I did see that. I looked that up now that I have Scribd, and I saw some of those documents, but I have not read through them yet. Good night, Dana. Sleep well. Thank you for coming by. It was good to see you. Zellner was talking about all kinds of things. I did not realize that was this year that she filed all of that. I did not realize it. Wives turning on their husbands in France. 50 others were charged too. What you talking about in France? I don't know what you're talking about. Wives turned their husbands in. So I do want to say that in the book, Michael Griesbach says that they did investigate all of that. And she withdrew anything that she wanted for him to be in any way involved, because she later on she decided that it did not coincide and it wasn't what she thought. Husband drugging and raping his wife for going on over 10 years. But you said 50 others were charged? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. What else is going on in the crime stuff? What else? Is anybody... Okay. I'm hoping that this week I can... Here's what I want to do. I want to form some sort of cohesiveness with this case and with the book. And so we can maybe finish out pretty soon. I know it's been a month, but we've only talked about it once or twice because I was gone. I did not see that. The wife and family moved to South Carolina. Now, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, that's where his brother is, right? Doesn't his brother live in South Carolina? Is that like an original, like, Cureman area that they kind of settled in, maybe? Yeah. I think the brother does live there because they looked at that property too. They looked at the brother's property when they were looking into him, at least some of it, but they said they couldn't get access to all of it. But they ruled all of that out. 50 other guys. Goodness. Bless her heart. Whew. I can't with that. That's just crazy. So she finally moved. Well, I guess she's not standing behind him, is she? You know, she went to his hearings and stuff for a long time. Gosh. Okay. I do have some more stuff on my desk. Do you guys want to see? Let me tell y'all what happened today. Do you want me to go through the Advent for today? Open my Advent for today and tell you what I got today on our... Well, I don't know if she can. I don't know if she can sell the house, Joan. I really don't know if she can. The what? UHC cow murder? Oh, I'm not going into the Luigi thing. Mm-mm. The CEO thing. I'm not even going into that. That is just disgusting. It is disgusting that all of these people think that he's a hero. I can't with that one. That one makes me mad. It makes me so mad. I can't. I wouldn't think that she'd be able to sell that property at all. I would not. I really can't. I who in their right mind would find that guy to be a hero of any type? Oh, that is just nuts. Oh, there's people who would buy that property. Oh, yes, there's people that would buy that property. Absolutely, they would. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just to make money. Anybody wants to make money off of it. Yeah, there. I was listening to Nancy Grace. You know, I like my Nancy Grace. She is somebody who is so hard to listen to sometimes, but she's usually right. And she was saying that there is some evidence out there that that CEO was actually trying to change things. So, yeah. Craziness. Yes, the Murdaugh property. Somebody bought the Murdaugh property. I had not heard that. Wow. It's a prime example, isn't it? It's a prime example of two wrongs don't make a right, especially murder. Especially murder. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good, Lori. That is awesome. Okay, so let me clear my desk for a minute here. Hold on just 1 second. Got it. I had to find in my area. So we will move this over here. Oh. It won't take long. So Mr. Fiber and I went to Abilene, but on our way to Abilene, we stopped along the way at a couple of different thrift stores. We had some stuff to take to the charity shop. We did that, and we were going to go into the next town and go to the same charity shop, but in a different town, and they were closed. So then we left that town and we went to the next town, which is halfway from here to Abilene. And we went into a thrift store. And then we went to the record store in Abilene. We had lunch. Oh, we had Olive Garden. It was so good. I had the chicken scampi. I've never had their chicken scampi. Y'all, it is delicious. I knew they sold all of the stuff from the house. They auctioned the stuff in the house off. I didn't know the house had sold. A vest. That's a good idea, a vest. That is a good idea. Okay. So this one's kind of big, so let me show you here. And I got these at Big Lots. Now, Chelsea, these are going to look a lot like the ones at Target, but they're not the ones from Target. But they're going to be okay. And they were cheaper than the ones at Target. But I got these, and I'm going to use these to put my stuff on my art cart here. So that stuff that I got from Mary, I'm going to use one of these to put my stamps in. Those stamp pads. And these came from Big Lots. And they were $11.99 for the two of them. And I think at Target, they're like $8 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, if I can get it apart. They're really stuck in there. I did see that, but and that was one of the main reasons why we went in there. They're going out of business all over the place. But they did not have anything. They didn't show any super good deals. Now it looked like they were selling out of a lot of their food and stuff like that, and that like maybe they're not getting any more food in. Yeah, that's a good deal. And if they have more of them, I may get more of them when they start putting clearance signs up. So we went in, we did a nice little walkthrough of it to kind of see, okay, so we have some things in mind now. And then if they have a closeout, then we'll be able to go back and have those things in mind when we hear about that. Then we went to another place. We went to two other places. So let me bring that in and show you. I've got this sack of goodies, okay? Now, yesterday, I want to show you these real quick, since I have them on my desk. I got these yesterday at Goodwill when I went with Dad, when we went to our appointments. I'm going to do journals with these. Have you guys seen the journals that you can make with the little golden books? I got these for like 50 cents, 49 cents each. So those two. And then I got this one, and this was $2. It's My Little Red Storybook. And what I liked about it was it has a cloth binding on here. So this one will be a great journal because of that binding. It's going to be a great journal, and this is heavy paper. Back when they were making them, this is a reader, and they were making them in heavy paper. So this is going to be great to make a journal out of also. And I only gave $2 for that. This is kind of like Dick and Jane. There's Betty. There's Tom. Matter of fact, I may have even had this one when I was little. Come, Betty. Come, Tom. Come see Mother. Pony. So this will be really fun. It's very hard to find. This one's hard to find. Well, I'll look them up before I do. Before I do anything with them, I'll look them up. If they're worth something, we'll see. Okay. Then I found these. And these are note cards. And I thought these would be great. And this is, I'll save this. This will go in my stuff. But I figured these would be great for turning into something. And look at the envelopes. They've got, it'd be like a whole Texas theme, you know? Why is it not focusing? I think those are a little blurry anyway. Yeah, they're not totally crisp. But those are cute for next year. And it's horses and snow. They could be their neighbors. Yeah. Old ones have Big Bird on the back and new ones do not. Well, guess what? It's got Big Bird. And Bert and Ernie. So these are fun and these are a nice size. Hope you round up lots of Christmas cheer. So these will be fun for next year for Christmas. These are put out by the Leaning Tree. They usually have at like, what do you call it? That's how you knew it was a classic? Okay. Tractor Supply and that kind of place. They usually have Leaning Tree cards. These were, I think these were like $6. See, it's a Leaning Tree. So I got those. This was a bag that was sitting, and it was $2 for this whole bag. $2. From Mrs. Ann Parkle, Special K cookies. Freeze, cook, serve, Corningware. There's an envelope with all this stuff is in this envelope. These are going to be fun. I have an idea to do a journal in a cookbook. Won't that be fun? So these are like old recipes. And then shampoo, tuna tomato salad. See, I just saw these, all these were old. These will be great for journaling. How fun are they? Look at this card. Look at that. Look, it's a postcard. Look at the old car. Oh, that's raised. Can y'all see it? It's raised. How cool is that? I didn't know that was in there. Look at this little one. A Valentine hello. It's almost a vellum. Oh, the little bird in the center. That's fun. Peter Pan seafood treasures. Handmade. Oh, this will be fun to play with. Well, that was fun to find that in there. This worth my little $2. Good night, Chelsea. I love you. Hug those boys. I miss you guys so bad. I miss them, y'all. I had one night, one night after I got home, I was bawling. Was sitting here crying because I was missing them so bad. Look at this. This one was $2. It's knit. Good night, Tank. you feel better. This is I'm going to use this to glue onto a journal. It's just a border. There's no way that I will get anything like this done myself. So look at that. And it'll stretch. That's cool. It's 12 inches. Perfect. Perfect to put on a journal. How neat is that? Hey, Nisi. Just made it home from the city. Talk about crazy. Oh, I bet it is. It was not too bad in Abilene today. I was kind of shocked. I thought it was going to be even worse than it was. But it wasn't bad. And then I got this one for $2. Can y'all see the texture in that one? That's pretty. Got a pretty little texture. There's a lot of it. And then this one I thought would be very vintagey. The color of it would be really vintage. There's quite a bit of that. That was $2. That's at least enough for 1 or 2 journals. I'm going to hang this somewhere in here. It's just a little frame, and those, I believe those are tatted. They look like tatted or embroidered. They may be embroidered. This was $3. It's like trim from something, and they put it in a little frame. I thought that was a great idea. I got this one, which I was thinking would look good on a crime journal. This was $1, and it's black, see, and it's like loops, little loops. Just thought it had a really cool look to it. I got this. Oh, here's another little bag. And I want to say this little bag was $2, and I haven't even opened it yet to see what all is in it. But I know there's this one, which is a good amount. Look how much is on there. It's not focusing. Why is it not focusing? It's focusing down, but not up here. Hold on. There's quite a bit of it. And this would be great for the edge of a book. Isn't that pretty? This one, yep, there's at least enough to do the edge. Something. Oh, there's a button. Look at that one with the flower. And there's some brown. This gray probably isn't enough for anything, though. But I didn't have any of this. I did it one time, and I got rid of everything I had. So that's a nice little collection of stuff to use. And it's not a lot. It's not going to take up a ton of space. And then this one is for, this is a lid off of a candle, but it's square. I wanted something square to put on my desk right here. Okay, so that if I paint and I want to use like a dab of glue or paint or something that I don't want to get on my desk, I will have something I can put here. And if I like things that are square because they can go up against things, and they don't like something that's round and something that's like more delicate, I would hit it and I would make a huge mess. So that's what I plan to do with that one. I'll just put all of this in this bag. And then the one thing that I was really tickled, I've been looking and looking and looking for this, and I'm just thrilled that I was able to find it, is a book. The Abridged Academy Songbook. And she wanted $20 for this, and I paid $10. It's music. And I can tear it out and use it in journals and stuff. I'm so happy to have this. Look, oh, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to play with. And it's aged. That's going to be awesome. So awesome. But you know what? I just decided to ask and said, you know, I don't want to pay $20. And I figured when I got up there, if she wouldn't take less than that, then I wouldn't get it. But I did. So happy to get that. And that is what I got today. I did rip that book. I sure did. That's my plan, is to rip it up. I know. It's okay. I have plans to rip other books too. Matter of fact, I already have. I already have. You should see. Oh my gosh. I have used that to do journals and spreads in my book, my happy planners and stuff. It's so much fun to put music in there. Did I about give you a heart attack, Joan? Sorry about that. Guess I should have warned you, huh? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Any questions? Be nice to that book. Everybody was like, oh, what a cool book. And then rip. That's fun. What other things you guys want to talk about? Anything? Oh, the Advent. We can do that real quick. Hold on. I have not. It's okay. I haven't really had a lot of time to work on it. Here's the Advent. What is today? The 20th. Day 20. We're getting so close, y'all. Ooh. It feels like there's something fun in here. Let's do the tea first. Can't even rip up a book. Our tea Advent is the Puka tea. Day 20 is... Oh, is the last... No, it's not the last one. Oh, yay, something really good. Here it is, Day 20. Wild apple and cinnamon. Keep the warmth in and settle down with this sweet, spicy wonder. And here's your little code. Y'all don't know, I'm doing an advent. What does it say? A sunlit orchard of warmth and sweet spice. Sonnendurchfluter, warmwürziger Obstgarten. Warmwürziger Obstgarten. Sonnendurchfluteter, warmwürziger Obstgarten. That is a dang mouthful in German. Das ist auf Deutsch. Wildapfel und Zimt. Well, cinnamon is Zimt. That's pretty easy. Obstgarten is fruit garden, okay. Sonnendurchfluter, sunlit orchard. Sonnen is sun. Sonnendurchfluter. Yeah, Obstsalat is fruit salad. I knew that. Here we go. Oh, look how clear that is. Are you going? Are you going? Good night. Oh, I love you guys too. I love you guys too, Shannon. You guys take care. I'm thinking about you. You know I am. Okay, let's see what's in there. Day 20. There is something in here. Let's see what... This feels like it's a mini that has been caked. Oh. Look at that. It's a very like honey orange kind of orange and gold. Honey orange and gold. Here's our goodie. Oh. Knitting because murder is wrong. Get my tongue tied up again. I know it. Oh, how fun. It's got a handle on the side. Got a nice pull on it. And it's got a box bottom, y'all. Look. It's actually got a box bottom on it. That's a nice size. Fun. That's fun. Aw. Okay, that's today's Advent. Let me show you how it's looking. Even though I really haven't worked on it. This is what I have left. That's how it looks. I think, can't remember how many rows I've got done now. I wish I had taken this with me today, but I didn't. Hi, Kathy. How are you? What? That's funny. So it's looking good. It's looking really good. I can't remember. I think it's like 12 rows so far. And I got a hole. Not bad. And I think what I'm going to do, I know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save part of this and make squares for that blanket that I'm doing that's made out of the fingering weight yarn, the Expression Fiber Arts one. That's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to save part of it back and not use all of it in here, of each one of them, and make squares. And it'll be almost like a little memory thing too. You know. Okay. That's where I'm at with that. That's the Advent 2 done. Now I will add this live to the Advent thing also. Sure, we can do that. We can do that. I don't know what day right now, but we will. We could do that. Absolutely. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this week I will sit down and I will do some notes based on the book and notes based on, and it's just going to be like my thoughts based on the documentary also, and where those things differ, okay, between Making a Murderer and Indefensible. I will do that this week. Oh, I know everybody. I'm so thankful everybody came and hung out with me, because I know how busy everybody is right now. So much going on. Absolutely. It's going to be a long tubular scarf. I was knitting it, but it was taking me forever. And it's not, I'm using a G hook. And I haven't decided whether I will just close. I'm kind of thinking I will just close the ends when I get done. And it'll be just a real long scarf. And it'll be double thickness, because it'll be a tube. That's kind of where I think. I don't think I'm going to attach the two ends together, because I think it'll be too long for that. Because there'll be like 24 colors plus the in-between. So, yeah. There's that. Oh. Try and read more? Okay. Previous comments. Gifts my daughter gave me. Okay. Jazz hands. What's jazz hands? What are jazz hands? And Lori, if you want to hang out tomorrow, I'm thinking we're going to do another New Year's Eve planner session like I did before. I'm hoping to do that. And tomorrow night we'll be doing planner stuff, and I can show you some of the stuff that I have here. Dead Men Don't Crochet. Huh. Oh, jazz hands. Sit and knit with you. Okay. Yeah, the double thickness will definitely make it warmer if I close it up. Yep, because a fingering weight one is not all that warm. But this one will be. Oh, Dead women don't crochet. Do you remember that? It reminds me of that book by the football player. There was a football player that wrote a book about crocheting for his sanity. Rosie Greer, is that right? I believe it was Rosie Greer. Whoa! Look at me pulling that out. I don't know where. It's the Cozy Murder series. Ah. And I need some ideas. Also, we're going to read this book. I'm going to read it to you. Our side read. I haven't forgotten about our side read. And we are going to read this book. And I'm going to read it to you. Okay? This is the side read. And it is The Red Pony by John Steinbeck. So I haven't forgotten. I just went out of town. So, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow night will be planners. We need to work some in the planner that I'm giving away. And I will go through my lineup about what I'm going to be going forward, what I'm going to be using. Well, that's good. Now another book that I'm reading right now, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but I'm listening to it on I guess I'd already purchased it on Audible. And that is the book by Stephen King called Fairy Tale. And I've got like 12 more hours to go, I think, something like that. It is so good. I listened to it on my way back from Chelsea's, and I still have 12 hours to go because it's like a 28-hour book. I must have used my credits on that one, but it's really, really good. It's from 2022, I think, that book. Not sure. Oh, good. I partook of a whole bunch of sales during Black Friday. I have like 5 shipments, I think, something like that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get everything set up. What is it about? It is the first part of the book is just it's one of these books that you could actually listen to the first part of the book and be completely satisfied with the story and then move on and not listen to the other part of the book, which turns out to be a fantasy part. So it's like a fantasy horror type of book. But so far, I'm not really getting a lot because he's a horror writer, fantasy horror. And this young man meets this older man, and he takes care of him. He actually takes care of him. And, well, I'm not sure yet, Laura. What do you guys think? I know Donna and Amber usually come on, and I hate to get in their way. I really hate to get in their way. But the 7 to 8 o'clock range usually works great for me. But what do you guys think? Give me some feedback. I need some feedback as to what time you think is best. Because you guys are the people that come to my deals. You guys are the ones that, everybody that's here, either watching now or in the chat, you guys are the ones that matter to me. The others will watch it afterwards. The 7 to 8 o'clock time frame is good. Okay. I don't think I've read The Dark Tower. I'm not sure if I have. Is that Stephen King, or who is that by? Oh, I bet it's good to listen to crochet. I bet that's a good one. So the young man who is he's still in high school, but he goes through a lot because his dad was an alcoholic, and he goes through a lot because of that. And then So it made him a very responsible kid. Okay. The Dark Tower series is Stephen King. Okay. Maybe that's after I was, like, before I started doing all the Audible stuff. There's some Stephen King stuff I missed because I read a lot of him and Dean Koontz back in the day. That's like having company over. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you were able to be here tonight, Joan. Oh, it's older. Okay. Gosh, I don't remember it. I'm not remembering it. Anyway, then he finds out that this man actually has a shed in his backyard, and he hears something in that shed in that time frame he's helping take care of him. And then the man goes out to the shed by himself and he won't let him go. And then the man passes away and he listens to these tapes. And on these tapes, he tells him about the shed. And the kid goes to the shed and he finds a hole in the ground, which actually goes down 185 steps and almost a mile corridor, and it goes past a border and into another world. I'll leave it right there. So you could actually stop the book after this first part of the story before the man dies, right when the man dies and everything, or you can go on ahead and listen to the fantasy part of it, and that's where I'm at. It's so good. Okay, you guys. Oh, I have something else to do for book club for next week. Let's do a couple of these. Hold on. Before I go, I know. I said I was going to go. But hold on. Let me at least show you. I brought something back. And I have a whole bag of them because we bought them on sale at various places, mostly Walmart. And then Joanne was having a sale on them also. Chelsea's already gone. Oh, I got some of Chelsea's hair stuck in this bag. Her hair is so long. And those of you who are those of you that know that my other daughter has not been talking to me and you have been praying for me for that, I would ask that you continue to think about it, because now she's decided that I'm crazy and that I have to have therapy. That was the last words I got. So that's where that sits right now. I know her DNA is here now, huh? So this is the first one. Now I have opened this one, but I want to open a couple more with you guys. And actually, this smells like Chelsea's house. This bag smells like her house. Thank you, Cindy. And I know, Joyce, you've been also. Anyway, it is what it is. Let me see if I can get this open. I'll show y'all. Okay, hold on. Here we go. This is what they are. This is the mini brands. Okay. But this one is books. And I saved these for book club. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Denny. Joyce, thank you. You guys are so sweet. It just kills me. I just don't know what else to do. There's really nothing I can do at this point. Okay, ready? I'll show you what it is. That's what I'm thinking too. It just takes time, right? Okay, this is the Mini Brands books. And this is the collector's guide. So it tells you which ones are rare, which ones are ultra rare, and which ones are iconic. And then there's luxury. So they have this little guide to the different things that there are. There's some common. So there's that. And then you get, in each one of them, you get one of these. Thank you, Gracie. You get this. And this is actually a bookcase that you can put together. It's a little bookcase. You get one in each one of them. And then these are the books. Oh, I got a magnifying glass with this one. And a bookmark. There's a little bookmark. Got a blue one. That's pretty. Let's see what the book is. Ready? Ooh. Miss Peregrine's Library of Souls. And it actually has the words, you guys. Can you see that? It actually has the words in here of the book. Isn't that cool? Now let me see my guide here. This one is a rare. And I think that I will mark that I have gotten this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to mark that I got that one. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dead. I think I have 3 of these now. You never seen a wee book? I'm not sure. Here's the words are in this one too. Hold on. It does. But it only highlights 1 or 2 at a time. Oh, it's hard to read with it. But it does do it. It is an actual magnifier. It's tiny. I know, he's been doing miniatures. Yes. You have it copied and haven't made it yet? Oh, I remember. Wasn't that like last year's? Look what I got. Oh, when Chelsea sees. I don't know if she's got this one yet. And Sarah left already. I don't know if she's watching from somewhere, but this is the Colleen Hoover book. This is reminders of him. This is a common. This one is a common. I know Chelsea's collecting those, though. We're going to share. Anything that I need, she's going to send to me. And if I get it and she needs it, then I'll send it to her. Okay, let me show you the one I've already got open. This is the ones that I already opened. See, and I thought that I already had a bookcase that was made. Yes, I already bought some before y'all saw these. Yeah, these are the ones we already got opened. I've got Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days, Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy. There's that one. I think I got another one of those. Yep, I got 3 of them. Another bookmark. Oh, 4. Got 4. Night of the Living Dummy is 3. 4 of those. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. Hi, Sherry. Got another magnifier. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the original book. This one is Bunnicula, A Rabbit Tale of Mystery by Deborah Howell. Bunnicula. I don't know how well you can see these. Matilda. Royal Doll Matilda. This is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. They look like chocolates. I got some of those at Olive Garden today, some chocolates about that size. Okay, let me mark them on here. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And Roderick Rules. Dog Days. Where's Dog Days? Oh, Dog Days is an ultra rare. I got an ultra rare. Pride and Prejudice is a rare. I got a rare. Matilda. I don't see it. I don't see Matilda. Night of the Living Dummy is a legendary, and I have 4 of them. But I don't see Matilda. Bunnicula. They do look like butter pats. You're right. Okay, I don't see Matilda. It's a roll-up doll. I don't see it. Huh. There it is. Right there. Matilda. Okay, I've marked all the ones I got. Now we can open the other one. You went to the lint store? Of truffles. I want to make some truffles because okay, these are the ones I've already got. I'm going to put these in here. Oh, Serb's hair is on everything. I'll do it in a minute. We'll do this one, and then we'll do some more next week. And we'll just keep going through these on book night. They're going to go in this little case. I'll put it together and show y'all. I don't know if I can do it here. It's tricky. Chelsea put one together and she's got it down, but it's kind of tricky. Okay, come on. We sure go through a lot of paper opening these, though, I can tell you that. Has anybody ever collected the mini brands? My grandsons collect a whole bunch of them. They're also doing the Target one, which is how to you make things. Like, and you put them in the sun. There's another bookcase. This is a bookcase. Good night, Tina. Okay, it's the same thing. And here's the books. Ooh, that's thick. Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. Gosh, that's a thick book. Oh, another one, Reminders of Him, so I can share with Chelsea if she doesn't have one. I know, it is fun. One more. Ooh, what is in that? I think we got another, yep. Oh, Library of Souls. So there's 2 of those. This one is a bookmark that says Mini Brand Books. I don't think I had one of those yet. Fun. Okay, let's see what this Vampire Diaries is. It is a common. Cool. So that's what we've got so far. All my little books. How fun are those? Yes, you really do need a bigger magnifying glass. I'm not going to keep all of these though. I might give some of these away, like the extras, and I may pass along one of those. Let me see if I can put this together. Okay, this is the outsides. They go on this, right? Yep. Okay. I'm figuring it out, you guys. This is the little bookcase. Me and my hands trying to do stuff. Yes, you get a bookcase. Hi. Hi again, Pam. There we go. Okay, and this is the bottom, I think. Nope. That's the top goes on that. This is the top. Okay. Did I do it wrong? I might have done it wrong. I think this was supposed to go in before. Yep. I think I can still put it in there. Ew. There's a lip there. Playing Snapchats and laughing so hard. They're 2 and 4. Oh. No, it says to do. Oh, that's the top part was supposed to be last. Yeah, I was supposed to put that in first. It goes down. So this is probably the front. Yeah, that looks like that's right. Yeah, you know, I always do things bass-ackwards. I got it. We're good. Where's the shelf? I should have had another piece. See, there should be a shelf there. Did I miss something? I was missing a piece. Yep. Three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. It shows there's, oh, you can stack them. You can stack them up. Yes, it does look taller. This one looks taller because you can stack them. So I can put this other one together and stack them together. Okay, so these go on the bottom though. Be like the feet. I did it. I did it. Let's put the other one together and I'll show you how they stack. But we got to put this one on first. Okay, that was the back. This was the sides. Oh, it goes that way. Goes. Yep, this way. There we go. Good night, Laura. Have a good sleep. How many sleeps until Christmas, y'all? Is it 6? I think it's 6 more sleeps. That's the way the grandkids do it. How many sleeps? Okay, now I'm supposed to put this part in. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like that. I guess they want you to kind of be able to put this in there before you put the top on, that it might tighten it up. But I didn't have any problem getting that in there. Not enough time to finish your project. Gonna start at the beginning. Hi, Natalie. Oh, she was looking for me. So good to see you. She's my #1 replayer. Can we get an extension for Christmas? Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah, they stack on top of each other. Y'all see that? And I guess if you wanted to, you can leave the feet off. So you could leave the feet off of one of them. I think it goes in there. Nope. Nope, it goes that other way. So it's not seating very well. It's like it's a little bent. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the feet on and stack them that way. She says, I'll back you up on that extension. You know, I had things that I would have liked to have made for some people for Christmas, but I didn't promise anything, and they're not expecting anything. So I got lucky this year. Okay, let's put our books in. I'm just going to put the one, anything that I have one of here. How cute is that, you guys? Look at that. And then these are extras. That is so fun. This one just does not want to stay pushed in. So I kind of figure I'll put it behind me. Hold on. I'll show you what it looks like. How cute is that? My little bookcase. I'm going to put these back here. My little bookcase back there. And I'll put these on top or inside. Nancy does miniatures too. Nancy's Little Treasures. I love Tuesday night when she does her miniature stuff. And I'll probably put these bookmarks in some of the books too. I'll set them there for now. That is so fun. Okay, now this one is the one that has my books on it. I have checked those off. Cool. Isn't that fun? I have a whole bag. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 more to do. They are cute. It's just so funny. Baking to do. Copy recipes. Aw. Y'all see that? This hand has been just acting up, you see? She was in the hospital. I think she's out now. She had a live. I went to one of her lives. Did she go back in the hospital? It is nerves. Need to get my shots. I think she's out, Elizabeth. She did spend some time in the hospital, but I'm pretty sure that she's. Ooh, I don't want that coffee. I'm pretty sure she's back to doing stuff. Nancy from It's Little Treasures by Nancy is her channel. It was a good time. Thank you, Denny. Thank you. I enjoyed that very much with you guys. I'm going to go now. Tomorrow night we'll do some planner stuff. I've got to get things lined up. I am so far behind on everything. But I want to get everything for sure nailed down. Planners I'm using. Show y'all what I'm doing. And we'll move forward from there. That's the plan. So, good night, everybody. I love you dearly. We will certainly do a sit and knit or sit and crochet, just a little session where we just do that and just talk about whatever. We will do that too. It was an old post. I thought it was an old post, but that's okay. Thank you very much. She was in the hospital and she was pretty darn sick. I know that. So, okay. I don't know if anybody else is live. Let me ask that question before I do head out. Is anybody else live right now? I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything right off the bat. Anybody else? Good night, you guys. Oh, this has been fun. It's good to see everybody. And don't worry, if you can't come, you got stuff going on, I certainly understand. I certainly do. And if I don't see y'all again, any of you that can't come back and spend time with us, then Merry Christmas to you, and we'll see you again really soon. Yes, thank you for the visit. Absolutely. Good night, everybody. Have fun today. I'll see you later. I don't think I have, maybe I do. Maybe I have a little, there we go. I found an outro. All right. I'm gonna play the intro first so we can say our final goodbyes, and then I'll play the outro. Love y'all. See you later.